Hello and welcome to Ginza. This is an amazing day because you're seeing people outside. Look at this. It's quite a happy sight for me. How you doing, everybody? Tokyo has been going through stages. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3. We're very close to Step 3 opening up again, and the infection rate here has been going down. Or just about staying the same. There hasn't been anything major going on, but you could just see right now just an amazing amount of people walking around on the street, and the pedestrian shopping street here in Ginza has reopened this weekend. So it's really nice just to see people try to take, and for a lot of you watching on the other side of the world, might be pretty amazing for you too, because you haven't really seen crowds that are just walking around peacefully enjoying a day shopping. And that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna do a little bit of window shopping and walk around this area. I know I've done Ginza before. You're gonna have to bear with me because this is not that far away from my house, and it's raining. It's a rainy season. And the question is, when does the rainy season start in Japan? The answer is now, June. Okinawa is finished. It started around the end of May. It's sort of like the cherry blossoms. It just goes up Japan as the monsoon keeps going up north, and right now it's hitting Tokyo, and it usually goes on for about 5 or 6 weeks. Probably around the end of July it'll be ending, but we still have rain. It was raining all morning. You can see the puddles on the street here. Ginza's bouncy astroturf looking asphalt. But I'm gonna take you around here. We're gonna take a look at Ginza. We're in front of Ginza 6 right now. I'm gonna have my mask on here, so I'm slightly muffled, but you can see masks are about 80% of the people are wearing them. And that's a good thing. Masks are not to protect me, they're more to protect other people, and it's a societal thing. If other people are wearing it, you should wear it too. When you're in crowded areas, you don't have to wear it when you're by yourself or you're not in a crowded area on a sunny day. Just science. So we're gonna walk down the central Chuo Avenue, Chuo Dori, and then we're gonna get to the main intersection. We're gonna hang a left or a right. I'm not quite sure yet, but I want to show you some of the alleys. Ginza is pretty amazing on the main street here, but it's the alleys that have a ton of personality. And when we were driving about 3 days ago at night through Tokyo, I told you it's if you go on the side streets, that's when you're gonna discover so many unique things, and we're gonna try to do that today. This is the entrance to the world's largest Uniqlo, and it's open. Wow. I mean, I knew the shops were open, I just wasn't really aware how open. And this is a big contrast to the international departures terminal at Narita Airport from 2 days ago when Kanai and I were there. It was really a different world. It's a pretty massive building. That's all Uniqlo to the top. And here's Ginza 6. I guess they're doing temperature checks. Let's go take a quick look at this. Ginza 6 is a brand new shopping mall. I wouldn't say brand new. It's been open for a couple of years now. But you can see the staff there has a face shield on. And you're seeing this at all the department stores around Japan. Staff workers have face shields and masks on to protect themselves from the general public, but everybody who's going in has a mask, and she's holding a sign saying, please wear a mask. And that lady right there is not wearing a mask, she's putting her mask on. See right there? Now you're seeing how people are taking precautions here. She brought a mask with her to put on. Good job. If everybody wears a mask, even if they're not like N95s, the percentage of people getting sick goes way, way down. The sign that she's holding is kind of small. It's hard to see all the details, but she's there to enforce and just politely remind people, maybe you should wear your mask. And here's a sign for the coronavirus there. The stores aren't as open as long. Let me get out of here. Back to the main street. It's interesting to see how the shops are handling the pandemic. I'm gonna go over towards the Mitsukoshi department store. Let's go take a look and see how they're handling this pandemic in I guess the end of the first wave, and just kind of see how the staff is doing it. How is Japan prepared for it? The best way to tell is to go there and just look. Shadow Man's here. I love the smell of freshly wet streets. I don't get much here. Thanks for the alleys. Shout out from North Hollywood, please. North Hollywood. That was kind of loud. Thank you, Shadow Man. Raymond Centena's here. Are they limiting the number of people in a store or just requiring them to wear masks and taking temperatures? I believe, I don't know. That's a good question. Let's figure that out when we get to Mitsukoshi. But it looked like Ginza 6, people were queuing up, but they weren't really social distancing in the line. They were kind of clumped up in there. That was interesting to me to see. They weren't doing the social distancing 2 meters, but the chance of infection is really low. But if one person gets it and you're in that kind of a cluster, I guess they call that, it's not a good thing. Which is why I don't need to go into Ginza 6 today. Although I would like to. Because if you see here, no clumping please. Did I say that? You see that up there, that tree? Ginza 6 has a really beautiful observation deck. There's 2 human beings up there on the corner looking down at us. Awesome view from there, looking down Ginza, the Chuo Avenue. As we walk past Wako, you see on the clock up there, it's just a little bit past 3:30. The bell strikes on the hour. If you haven't been to this area in a while, the new Ginza entrances and exits are open here. They look really nice. I like the glass. Looks kind of like the Omotesando one, and it blends in very good. You can see the old buildings through it. It doesn't block the light. Same over there across from the Nissan building. And then over there by the Mitsukoshi building, there's one on each side there. The Beatles, welcome to the travelers. Oh, and this is where I filmed the join button. If you're become a member, I filmed a video right there in that corner about 2 weeks ago. My hair was shorter. Every weekend I could take my mask off here. Every weekend they close off both sides of the Chuo Avenue on the weekends from 12 to 5 p.m. 12 to 6 maybe. Whoa, look at that car. It's pretty cool. And people can walk here, and they didn't do it for the last couple of months, and they've just reopened it. Which means I could get my ebikatsu sandwich. What? There's Kimura pan. Kimura pan. Kimura no pan. This government issue mask is so small. It's more or less an eye patch for your face. We'll be all right. While we're waiting to cross the street, let's go take a look-see at the Nissan concept cars. Just for a second. It's a pretty sweet ride, wouldn't you say? Whoa. Dun 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 dun. Nissan concept car. Vision Concept 2020. I should stop singing, gonna lose subscribers. Okay, let's cross. Kanai wasn't feeling too good, so she's staying at home. She had a fever yesterday. Nothing to worry about. She's okay this morning, but she's taking it easy today. Look at these suckers here. They got trapped at the traffic light. The cars. All right, check it out here. We're trying to be really careful, but I want to show you the procedures here for Mitsukoshi. Everybody gets a squirt. I want this job. Look how he bows after every squirt. This is awesome. He's getting a squirt break. That's really cool. That's the best job ever. Hey, Zuzette S is here. Thanks for the tour, John. Really interesting. You're very welcome. Hey, Gem Defensor from Philippines. Let's get something to eat, John. Stop over at that sandwich later. Good call. Let's go see if they're open over there. Yeah. Or it's 100 yen per squirt, maybe. Arvon, did somebody say Ebisando? Yes, they did. You did, right now. There's a squirter over there, too. So she's bringing a new squirt bottle. They got gloves. I'm surprised they don't have face shields. Interesting. And it looks like that they're checking temperatures in there. Do you see the camera? There's a camera in there, and I believe that the purpose of that is to check people's temperatures to make sure that they don't have a fever. So they're doing a good job with making sure that people don't get sick going into the department store. That's a good good on them. Good job. It's interesting. That is the word omotenashi. Omotenashi. Omotenashi means Japanese hospitality, right? It's one thing to give it a squirt, to squirt yourself. It's another, though, if somebody squirts it for you. That's service. Speaking of service, just a reminder, the Mitsukoshi Lion has a friend today. But you can see Mitsukoshi Lion has been masked. Oh. Little doggy doesn't have no mask. That's one lion that's not very ferocious at all. I like the look at the logo on the mask there. That's really high quality. Is that silk? Interesting. It's jealous of the mask. That's so cute. All right. I'm practicing social distancing as much as I can, staying in the open. But I know that people are not, or they kind of are. You don't have to be socially distanced with your family, all right? Some people make a mistake. Like if you're hanging out with your family or your mates, it's about trying to distance yourself from other people. And the last thing I'm going to do is what Singapore does is take pictures of people and publicly shame them with I think it was a government policy. Shout out to our friends in Singapore. There was like a snitch squad, but we don't have that in Japan. I just film everybody and I'll let you do that. Whoa! There's like people lining up over at the Apple store. What for? Broken computers? They got something new there? Who lines up for Apple stuff? You just get it online. What up with that? Weird. What are they lining up for? Oh, there's a violinist. Let's go give the street dude some money. Sponsored by you from all of your membership fees. Pay it forward. Oh, that's nice. Oh no, this is so, no, copyright. You're welcome. Yeah, okay, get away from the copyrighted music. Stay at distance, copyright. All right. Okay, I don't want to get in trouble. This is so Disney. Okay, that's nice. That's pretty cool. He's got a puppet with a violin. I believe he's here all the time. Yay. It's nice to see street performers out and about. Do you think I got busted by the copyright? Did anybody know what that song was? I probably shouldn't say the word copyright so many times either. I don't know. Look, you do what you can. You do what you can. Speaking of people doing what they can, what's up with this line? What's up with this line? Maybe I should go ask the guy if he has any royalty-free music he can play for us. What can you say though? People like the big D. Oh, maybe. I think they're only doing a certain amount of people, like one in, one out, like at a club. So that's pretty interesting. It's like one in and one out. So that's all right. We're gonna take a right here anyways at Matsuya and show you another area of Ginza. Typically, I like to go on this side into the back alleys, but we're gonna go into this side towards Higashi Ginza. Different side. Higashi Ginza used to have a lot of advertising agencies. Dentsu and ADK had their offices there, their headquarters. They've since mostly moved to a new area. But Tsukiji is, which I took you around a couple of weeks ago to look at the copper-plated houses from the early 20th century. After the Great Kanto earthquake in 1923, this area is on the Higashi side. Is starting to see a lot of new houses, apartment complexes. A lot of the population is starting to go up in this area, and Kanai and I are happy residents of the central Tokyo area here. Trust me, our house is not that big and expensive as you've seen. It's not in one of these mega advanced high-rise complexes. It's an older building, but we're just happy to be here. Maybe one day. Cobra Bebop's here. Hey, what's up? A rainbow, my friend. For the rainy season. Let there be color. This is the Louis Vuitton. Did I say that right, Jennifer? The Louis Vuitton office is here. Anthony Cial, I just went away right there. Anthony writes in here, takes for all the videos you do, thank you. And Food Loaf, because I love your channel, thank you. Thank you, Anthony, thank you, Food Loaf. These aren't tourists, everybody. These are people who live in Japan. And they just wanted to get out. Be Darius B, because I love your channel. I think I read that one there. Yeah. By the way, the Beatles membership upgrade. How cool is that? Thank you. Tom Burns is here. Grab a sandwich. I think I will. And Larnie Rivera, Color Me True. Mabuhay, John and Kanai. Hey dude, did you ever get punished for that hot tea that you spilled in your living room? I'm not supposed to talk about that. Shh. No, I did not. I'm going down the alley where there's no people. It's like a no man's land right here. Safe zone. Hector for a haircut, John. Actually, Hector, Kanai is going to be giving me a haircut. I think maybe tonight. It's going to be in the next couple of days because I can't control what I have. Not even the hat can control it. It's like Angkor Wat right now with branches going all over the man-made me. It's my mom-made, I should say. All right, welcome to the back alleys of Ginza. This is the Higashi side. You can see it's not really something that, behind the department store, it's not something too exciting. Left from Copenhagen. Lesh papaya. I like that. Itoya is one of the big stationery stores. They have some amazing things in there. You can walk in there and probably spend a good 2-3 hours just looking at the amazing stationery that they've created, Japan has created. Something so simple as paper, how Japan has like innovated this to another level. Once again, we're looking from the back here, and they have not just for the umbrellas, because if the floor gets wet and people fall down, then they have to have that out, I guess, for insurance reasons. But you can see they have social distancing signs, alcohol pumps. Nobody to pump it for you, but stay 2 meters away, line up at the line. Yeah, that's good practice. But they're open for business. That's good. I found, though, that the things that I really like and really need are over here in this back Itoya, which is off of the main street, and you don't know about it unless you know about it. And that's what I'm doing here. They have like tape and different kinds of paper and highlighters and office supplies at this Itoya, and it goes up about 3 floors here. It's a nice garden on the roof. Let's go over to this way. We're gonna go to, yeah, this way, I think. We're gonna go over towards the Kit Kat shop, I believe. I really got to get rid of this. Government of Japan, I'm really sorry, but your mask is a massive failure. It's just not good. I thought this is an official mask. Hey, Steve! Looking cool, my friend. People love black cars here. Looks like a pocket on your face. It's basically an eye patch gone wrong. All right, this is the Kit Kat Chocolatory. It's on one of these side streets here. I think this is Marinor Street. But, all right, I have to tell this to you. They have also a Kit Kat Cafe. Sublime Ruby Hot Chocolate. So that Kit Kat Ruby chocolate is also a drink. You could drink that, mama. They have a cacao fruit juice and lime. And what is that? A cacao kuramono. Kuraniku. Oh, it's like a fruit meat drink. Hot drink. The thing is, I sent one for Christmas. It's like $5 for one Kit Kat. Like, what's up with that? Who's gonna buy that? I don't know. That's just wrong. This is the Starbucks I used to teach English students in about 10 years ago, and they turned it into a Starbucks Reserve. Again, this is in the side alleys, and you can see it's one of the more comfortable Starbucks up on the top. And I'm not saying whether you like coffee or not, because I'm trying to stop, but they've got some really good couches and sofas, and it's quite big inside there. I wouldn't go now, but if you are in Tokyo, this is a good one to hit up and just relax for a while. Instead of going onto the main street, maybe this is a better one. You can sit on the ground floor as well, but they basically just have normal coffee there. The food's good in this one. They have like more like bakery stuff that they make in store, I think. It's hardcore. All right, let's keep going. Wow, what do you call those pickup trucks? They look like one of those truck cars, El Caminos. Love those things. El Camino. Yeah. All right, I want to take you this way. I'm gonna get my mask off here. I was here with NHK in 2010. 10 years ago. Crud. It's a long time ago. All right, and I went in here and I tried on kimonos, and I'm trying to discuss it. I met the CEO of this company. He came in and he fit the kimonos with me. So I'm trying to get an episode for this fall, and I'm gonna make a kimono. But they have an office there. Motoji is the name of this really, really famous kimono shop for men. And I like the fact that they specialize just for men. There's a kimono right there. I like the blue color, but the real style of a kimono, the little touches of the kimono are on the inside. You can't actually see it, but inside of the fold, there's a place where it folds, and the inner material, it flashes when you walk by, and you can see a different color or pattern inside of there. It's just like there's little teeny secret things with kimono that I want to introduce you to, as well as where are the pockets? They're in the sleeves. So you can see the sleeves are a little bit wider. You can put a wallet or something in the sleeve, not just shove it into your obi. But I remember trying on there's someone getting a kimono tried on. I remember trying on an obi, and the obi cost like $30,000 for just the silk belt. That was pretty amazing. Shadow Man writes in here, the area looks super fancy like Beverly Hills out there. Black Teslas and Benzes. Did you see a Tesla? I didn't see a Tesla. Didn't see a Tesla. All right, I'm gonna take you now to, I think I know a place where I can show you some fugu. Let's do a little walking. This is just off of Chiyo Avenue, Central Ginza, the side alleys here, and I wanted to see how the city streets look like on the first weekend open for this. This is probably a precursor to Disneyland opening up. Tokyo Disneyland has been closed. I believe that they're gearing up for July opening, but they could open at any time. This is one of the only colored manhole covers in Tokyo. Most of them are this cherry blossom pattern, but this one looks more like Okinawa. It's pretty nice. I love the designer ones, but this one right here is one of the very few that's painted in the city of Tokyo. Hey, jaywalker. Back down. It's a standoff. You want to play chicken? I think I'm gonna lose this game of chicken. All right, good. Who's in my way? It's bad luck if a pigeon crosses your path, I think, in some countries. What's on offer in Mickey D's? Well, I'm glad you asked. There it is. And they have the vinyl coverings inside of there as well. Everybody's wearing face masks. Just another scene from daily life in Japan. This is all the stuff that you are missing by not being here. Pigeons are not rats with wings. Who wrote that, Remco? You guys like the new Peter emoji with the question marks? That kind of made that special. Yeah, there they are. I'm digging what PVG is doing with his channel, motorcycle riding. Giving a different type of view of the city. It's really cool. I think it was this way. There was a really special shop I did with NHK about, it was in the same video as the one where I was getting the kimono in 2010. This is for a Tokyo Eye show I've been doing for this is the 13th year now. Oh my word. That show's been on for 16 years though. It's crazy. I've been doing it for 13 years. And one episode in 2010 was at Motoji, and then we did another one at shops around here. And there's a store that specializes in buttons, which was fascinating. Their history goes back like 5 or 6 generations. They just make buttons, like Benjamin Button, right? They just make buttons. This is Ginza Ichome. I believe there was, oh, it's the next street over, maybe? I think it was the next street over. I wanted to show you where I went with my friend Joe, and we ate some fugu. Hey Gary, thank you. If you guys want me to get something to eat, let's see if we can get to 500 to 600 likes. Shout out to the people who joined up for the postcard club. I'm putting these into the mailbox today. I'm taking them down to Tokyo Station. So to Thomas in the UK, Caroline in the UK, Michael in California, Rebecca in San Antonio, and Daniel in Queensland, Australia. You guys are getting yours out there, and I have sumo stamps for you as well. Haha! It's pretty cool. I thought it was cool anyways. Not everyone shares the same level of geekiness as me with stamps. Stamps and manhole covers. It's amazing you can put culture in such a little piece of paper, or on a metal thing on the road that you just would pass up. We live in such a digital world. These analog things like manhole covers and stamps are pretty cool, I think. All right, I think this is it up ahead. Maybe he's got some fugu in the window. He's been in, what is it, the food review show, and my friend Joe Hatab's show, which I was in with him. If you want to take a look at that episode. Is the fugu? No, he took the fugu out. No. Fugu. Fugu. No. It's gone. Oh. He makes really good fugu in here, and he showed us he has 2 certificates, like an advanced level. So if you want to be really safe, this dude in this restaurant is really good. If you want to meet him, go check out Joe Hatab, Joehattab. Made a video on it, and he might have overplayed it, like he was gonna die. That's not the case at all. Fugu is pretty darn safe. Fugu is pretty safe. All right, let's walk back towards this way. We're gonna head now back towards Yonchome through the back alleys here, and take a look. Boom. Daichan says, so cheap. Do you think so? The prices are pretty reasonable there, I thought. For Ginza, you can find really good steak restaurants, Wagyu, lots of really nice, good restaurants in the alleys that are so much cheaper, and they're like hidden treasures, hidden jewels. Some of them are still closed because it's like 3-4 o'clock. See here, lovely Patch Abbey. Thanks for being you. Oh, that's nice. Thomas T. Hello from the US. Please be careful of the honeybees. They're crazy. They are. I think they call them, you mean like the hornets? They call them like murder hornets, I believe is the name. Oh, look at that ramen. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. Like little teeny shops in the alleys of Ginza. That looks like a chain from another country. That looks almost German, like with the colors and the style. They're not open. Whoosh. Oh, it's interesting. So they have a Natural Lawson's next to a Family Mart. I guess we can stop in there and see if Natural Lawson's has something natural. What makes Natural Lawson's better than the normal Lawson's? Let's go take a look-see for a second. I'm kind of curious too. The last time I was in there was with Solaire's Spencer. We went into a Natural Lawson's. Oh no, we didn't cross the street. We didn't go into the Natural Lawson's. The Beatles from Australia. It's appreciated. Shadow Man writes in here, I'm still waiting for another Gachapon episode. I know I'm not the only one. You know what? I think I was gonna do. Shadow Man, thanks for asking about that. I think I'm gonna do another episode on from a different angle on Gachapon with my friend who owns the Gachapon Kaikan. We've been keeping in touch over the years, so I'm sure he'll give us some pretty good access to get a good story. So we'll do another Gachapon episode real soon. Let's just go take a quick look-see. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything. I'm not that hungry. I have to be careful with my... But I'm just kind of curious to see what they got in here. What makes this special or natural? Almond and... That looks interesting. Almond and matcha chocolate. Okay. Interesting. Edamame chips. Oh, they got the fancy water. Some smoothies. That's natural. I guess this makes it Natural Lawson's with this stuff in there. Whoa. Watermelon juice. That's awesome. All right, let's try watermelon juice. Everything's a little bit more expensive here. Yakisoba. Not a lot of options here. Onegaishimasu. I guess that was natural. Just looked expensive. I didn't see any onigiri. There weren't a lot of choices here. All right, alcohol wipes. And we're gonna see what these matcha almonds taste like. I'm kind of excited about that. I wanted to get one of these daifuku, but it's a 30-minute walk, and some dude said eat something. So I gave respect to the eat something dude. $20. I think you have to wash your hands for 20 seconds, right? Yeah. I know, Natural Lawson's is more expensive. I'm not really a big fan. So these I got these are almond matcha chocolates from Natural Lawson's. So give this a try here. She's laughing at me. What would you laugh at me? I got a camera propped up on a mailbox. Isn't that that's not normal? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. Okay. Wow. Look at the colors on this. That is matcha to the extreme. It's backlit there. And it's the color of my face pack. That's right. There's a face pack emoji. These are so good. Where's this from? What country? It's a Haruna brand. Product of Thailand. Maybe go back and buy more. I'm not hungry. It's like 4 p.m. I'm gonna get in trouble if I eat and not have any appetite. That's pretty good. Oh wow. That's watermelon. There's no sugar in it too. That's really good. No sugar in this. Jeff Ang writes in here, "Hi John, enjoying the live streams. Here's something for your adventure today." That's that's more than. All right, you know what? Okay, let's stop off at the bakery, Kimura Pan, and get something for Kanai, and maybe I'll try something over there because I love that bakery. We'll go see what they got in here because when you come to Ginza, you want to get something special. I think that's pretty special. I don't think I'm gonna get the ebikatsu sando, but I might get. Oh, these are so good. That's matcha, baby. Matches my jacket. It does look like an olive, doesn't it? It does look like an olive. All right, let's go walk towards the main street again. Good call. No more sugar today. Let's go get Kanai something over at the bakery. Shall we? You coming with me? Who's in? If you're coming with me, click the like button. Who's in? All right, let's throw this away first. Gomibako nai desu ka? Nai desu ka? Oh. Not even for their own. They don't even have a gomibako for the stuff that you buy there. That's kind of rude. I don't know. All right. Natural Lawson's has gone very much to the bottom of my list of convenience stores just right now. I can't believe they don't have a trash can. It's crazy. Guess I'll take it home and do it there. All right, mask on. So when you wear a mask, you feel like a superhero. Trash can, rubbish bin, it's all the same. They don't have rubbish bins on the sides of the roads. You're supposed to go to you're supposed to throw your trash away at convenience stores. That's where the trash cans are in Tokyo. But Natural Lawson's thinks they're special. Guess what? They're special. They're so special, I'm never going back there again. Unless, like, they're the only place there. If you go straight, you'll hit Yurakucho and the Yamanote line. It's about a 400-meter walk from here to get there. And we're now hitting, for those of us that are joining us right now, if you click the thumbs up, I'm gonna get a bakery item at Kimura Pan, because we're way, way, way below our threshold. Welcome to Ginza. I said that in a very light voice because it's a high-class place. You shouldn't raise your voice. People are out and about. And don't click twice. You can't, that doesn't mean anything if you click twice. Hey, Rap's here. Keep eating. You need the energy for your karate tournament later. That's true. I can't let the Miyagi Dojo down. It's very true. Gosh, 1984 was a tough year for me, I'll tell you that. I was 10 years old. I looked more like Daniel LaRusso than Daniel LaRusso did. It's nice to see a haberdasher here. I think that's still a word, right? Haberdashery. There's a hat maker that's been here for a while, Toraya. But Japanese heads are too big and none of them fit me. Even the small size is like a medium. I'm a small size. It's a very small head. I think it was a very unpainful birth for my mom, probably. Very small head. Just put that out there. On the weekends, they close down the roads on Ginza. It becomes a pedestrian street. Saturday, Sunday, between 12 and 5. You can walk down here and it's all good. Actually, they usually have chairs and tables that you can eat on sunny days, but they've taken those away. However, they've closed down the streets, and you can see the traffic lights have been closed as well. On the left and the right, and on the top there, no lights. The only traffic light on this entire, I believe it's eight or 9 blocks, is the one at Ginza Yonchome, because that road is a very busy avenue that cuts through Tokyo, and you need to keep that one open. All right, we're walking towards Kimura Bakery. We're gonna get some something for Kanai and me. Put these super chats to good use. Yosh writes in here, you should get Kanai a mochi with strawberry from Fujiya. It's across the street from Ginza Stony Park. Yosh, you know where all the good stuff is. I think that place is called Akebono, and they have the best daifuku in Ginza, I think. I might get her some daifuku as well. Just what she needs. Craig Kawaguchi. Thank you, Craig. That was a cat. That's interesting. The Yoshinoya also is doing social distancing. So it's 1 seat space between the customers. You see that in there? So they keep the seat in between open. That's good. That's good so people feel a little bit safer. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Akebono is the name of the shop. I'll show it to you, okay? People don't know what it's. He was also a sumo wrestler. That was his sumo name. It's a pretty cool name. All right, there's our street performer, the violinist. I don't know if you need permits to do this, but he's been here for a long time before. And I've seen him here many times. That's kind of neat that he can get out here again. I'm sure he does this because it's just a hobby or something. But next time when we get some time, we'll talk to him because, you know, this is the time you don't want to really stop and chat. Don't really want to stop and chat. I gotta fix this mask. This is the worst mask ever. It's just not comfortable. I'm not gonna toss it, David, because it's government issued. My tax dollars went to pay for this mask. And I respect the government, so. All right, can I go in there? Kimura has a long history of making bread. The history goes that the first anpan, the first baked item, kind of came out of here. The emperor tried anpan, all right? And he loved it so much. After he loved it so much, baked items became more popular in Japan. So it wasn't just rice. They had other things that was nice. All right, let's go in here and take a look-see, all right? Welcome to Kimura Bakery. Oh, baby. There she blows. Oh, that raisin scone looks good. Plain scone. Kuri. Ichijiku. はい、イチジク3つお願いします。あとみかん1つ。以上で。はい、ありがとうございます。All right, I got one to try for us. They have pretty good sandwiches here. Check this out. The beef fillet sandwich, man. That's breaded beef. It's like taking a steak and then deep frying it. Oh, man. So you got to get that upstairs in the cafe. That was $8 for 4 pieces of bread. What? Fig we call fig ichijiku. Ichijiku is fig, and I love ichijiku. Ichijiku. Say it together. Yeah, it's expensive a little bit, but a gift should be not cheap. Because let's be honest, I gave Kanai a ring from a gachapon machine. She was not impressed. Welcome, Miguel. Welcome aboard. Insider, awesome. That's the Akebono shop behind this bus. Bus is blocking our view. Yeah, let's go see if we can get one daifuku for Kanai as well. I'm trying to cut down on sugar. It's not working. There it is. All right, I'm gonna shortcut it. It's illegal. Don't do this. She's doing it, so it's... If somebody crosses the street on a red light, it's like allows you to do it too. I don't know. Everybody... I'm just gonna point this out, alright? Alright, this is a safe zone. In Japan, nobody crosses on a red light, okay? Like, there could be no cars coming, and a red light, you stop. Especially in your own neighborhood, because you don't want your neighbors to think that you are an irresponsible person. It's your neighbors. You want to show the best you. But if there's 100 people here and 100 people here, and there's a red light and no traffic, everyone looks at everybody else. And if one person starts to cross the street, then everybody looks at each other and go, oh, is that okay? And then more people start to follow that one person who broke the law. And I've never seen that one person ever get a ticket. And I've always wondered, do they give everybody tickets if the cops were there? Or would they just stop that one who started the revolution? I don't know. When I was younger, I was that person. But now that I live here, I stopped doing that. Don't cross the street on a red light. You don't know what's gonna happen. It's not good for kids to see that too. Gotta respect the kids. It's called akebono. You see that right there? Akebono. And they make really good daifuku. The shop next door is out of business. Look at that. It's out of business. All right, let's see what they got here. Oh, they got peach jelly. And the white bean daifuku. All right, I think we can get this. Alcohol 入ってますか? ないですか? はい。注文はここですか? あ、はい。はい。あ、これ2つお願いします。あ、はい。かしわ餅。はい。洋酒の方が使用してるんですけども、モノデリーの。ちょっとアルコール入った。ちょっとはい。ちょっと大丈夫かな。じゃあ2つ。よろしいですか。まあ奥さんは今注意してる。あ、はい。あれ大丈夫ですか。あ、大丈夫かもしれない。あとかしわ餅1つお願いします。はい。まあ、アレルギーがあるけど、多分それもまだわからないけど。まあ、ずっと中ですね、外に出してないからわかんない。ありがとうございます。はい。はい。ああ、大丈夫ね。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。Wow. So it's peach season. Just kind of stand over to the side here. Thanks guys for I saw the super chats coming in heavy here. Hold on a second guys, I don't want to miss anything. That the TikTok right in. Do you have any cool behind the scenes stories from when you were making the Karate Kid movies? WRX Turbo, thank you. It's Mr. Das. If you're not driving, later you know what to do. I know what to do. Kristen, buy a mask, please. Actually, I'm waiting for a wonderful friend in Hawaii to get an address to send me one, Kristen. So I'll get that to you ASAP. Raven Franco, hi John, I really love your live streams. Thank you, Raven. Yeah, that's so nice of you guys. I do need a new mask, but I really do. I'm gonna save the jelly for dessert tonight, but I will eat this now. I got mochi. Oh, this looks good, this jelly. All right, what is it? What do you want here? I'm gonna let you vote. Do you want mochi or pan? I can't eat both. I'm on a diet. I can eat the mochi or the bread, but not both. Which one? It's up to you, the internet. Vote. You can vote with pan, Mark writes in pan. UFO Bob writes in mochi. Steven says in pan. Tam writes both. That's not gonna happen. Mochi, mochi, bread, mochi, mochi, pan, bread, mochi. This is so evenly divided. Mochi, mochi, mochi. All right, we had 3 mochis in a row, and if you do 3 mochis in a row, you call the mochi. That's a rule that we have. If you do 3 Toby emojis, crows will start flying from the sky and delivering presents to you in the form of white mushy things. It's not pretty. All right, we're going with mochi here because we got 3 mochis in a row. All right. I'm gonna go here to my corner. I'm gonna open this up here. Oh, it's in a leaf here. That's pretty nice. Can you eat the leaf? Can you eat the leaf? Yes. It's kawashi mochi, yeah. Jaden writes in yes. Can I eat these leaves? No. Oh wow, that smells nice. I don't trust the internet. Kawashi mochi no happa taberareru? Tabenai hou ga ii. Wakarimasu. Who said to eat the leaf? He told me not to eat the leaf. The internet was saying eat it. I don't trust any of you now. All right, let me get some alcohol here. I did use the alcohol pump. Some alcohol again. It's bad. You guys are bad influences. I'm telling you now. Hear me now, believe me later. Oh, look at that mochi. Oh man. It's the only way. I got one hand. I didn't expect to eat anything. All right. It just looks like a ball of mochi. Oh, there's some leaf there. What's inside? What's inside? All right, let's try it. It prevents mold. That's good to know. I think you all know what's inside. Ampam. That's really good. Don't never say that Ginza is not a green area. Oh, the leaf injects a little bit of the flavor into the mochi. It's really nice. That's really nice. Hey, Chig's here. Chig Rahoff, long time no see. Wonderful husband buying gifts for your sick wife. Remember, garlic and fresh juice is best for sick times. Thank you. Of course, I'm gonna buy something for Kanai, because if you come home with something, it just cheers her up just a little bit, where make her feel better a lot faster. You know what? That was good. So, think of it like this. If your wife went out and brought you something, would you feel happy too? The answer is yes. So, you do the same thing. So I've got some bakery items and I have some jelly for dessert. This is all thanks to you guys, because without you, I would have gotten it anyways. I was planning to go to Akebono to get some goodies. Put it in my bag here. All right, our tour is going to continue a little bit. This is our friends, the Nagano Shop. I might go back in there later. Let's get my mask back on. The alleys of Ginza are so nice. We're gonna go to the end of the street and take a left, and I'm gonna show you the main street one more time. It's really interesting though, when you walk around, to see how the shops have been preparing for the reopening of Tokyo. And that just happened. Stage 1 opened up on June 1st. And then stage 2, about, I don't know, it was like a week later. And now stage 3 is about to open up Tokyo even more next week. That means like karaoke booths and hostess clubs and other places like that are going to be opening up. And those are the high-risk places. So I'm a little bit worried about that. The problem that we saw in Seoul, Korea, was when they opened up the nightclubs, people got sick again. So I'm really hoping that the precautions that people take are going to be at the highest levels. Because Japanese are so polite, if a really rude customer comes in and doesn't wear a mask, it's a very difficult situation for them, because they have to treat the customer with a great deal of respect. So those people who are not respectful sometimes make it really challenging for services in Japan. You could bulldozer walk through people here, and it puts them in a really difficult spot. But 99% of the people, well, like 99.9%, are really, really polite. One more shot here of the street here in Ginza as people are walking around shopping. The first weekend in a long time that the streets have been open. Yeah, definitely just keep being careful, everybody. So that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this live stream, kind of a look at and see what Tokyo's like in the rainy season. I'm so happy that the rain held off. I was only going to do a 15-minute live stream, but Pace's equation kicked in and it's 70 minutes later. But Ginza is a pretty nice place. It's a special place for me because, you know, it's been super quiet here because there are no tourists. And usually this place is packed with tourists. Many of them from China. You can hear more Chinese on the streets than you can hear Japanese. But this is not actually that crowded. It's more crowded than I thought it would be, but less crowded than it is on a summer day, which is worrying. So I really do hope that in the next couple of months, some tourists start to come here. I think they said they're going to allow 250 tourists in per day. What is that, like 2 flights or something? Like 1 flight in How do you let in only 250 people in per day? 20 people per flight? I don't know how this is going to work, but they're slowly reopening it. Australians, New Zealanders, Kiwis, and Aussies, and Thailand, and Vietnam, I think, are going to have access. China, I think they should include Taiwan in there. They've done an amazing job. Korea. So we'll see. Thanks, guys, so much for the support. Thank you so much for joining up as a member of Only in Japan. Appreciate it very much. I got a Twitch channel, by the way, so I did one last night. The Twitch is different. It's a different beast, and I like the vibe and the like hardcore. It's a different feeling to be in a Twitch live stream than it is on a YouTube live stream. So I'm kind of having fun with both platforms. But a big announcement next week, as Japan opens up, so does the show. Supposed to be information coming. It's kind of creepy. I can't do it. I need a haircut. Hair's in the way. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day. Have a good night. If you're on the West Coast, you should be asleep by now. What are you still doing up? See you later.